Hello there. With What If Season 2 just around the corner, I thought it was finally time to finish my review of Loki Season 2 with the finale. I'm a bit late to the party here, but life happens I guess, so in the unlikely event you haven't seen this episode yet, be careful for spoilers, let's finish this series. So we open with replaying previous events and Loki goes on a montage of trying to do things faster, and I thought this entire sequence was hilarious. As a gamer, it's funny to see the soft reset strategy integrated into something else. I for one always loved resetting when I accidentally KO'd Giratina, or when a storm in Jurassic World Evolution 2 caused my park to go bankrupt and ruined 6 hours of work. Oh, yeah. I wasn't frustrated at all at that. It really hit me hard after all of those attempts. Whatever happens, the loom will always fail, which then puts Loki in an even worse position. He has to convince Sylvie not to kill He Who Remains or kill her. So we get an equally funny montage of Loki trying to stop Sylvie, but as before, trying is equally as pointless. Loki and He Who Remains then have a conversation and he reveals that he paved all of this. I'm still confused as to how He Who Remains caused Loki to start time slipping in the first place. It's not really explained, it's just like, oh yeah, I did that. Don't question it. That's it. Loki then drops the bombshell that they've had this conversation loads of times, and that really gripped me. It puts Loki in a really bad position. I really love this because the tension has never been higher for Loki. It really does seem like there's no way out for anyone, including him. But it's worse for him because he has to sit back and watch it happen. Loki goes back to speak to Mobius for moral advice, and he basically just tells Loki he needs to think of the big picture, and reveals that his purpose is never glorious, but full of burden. It's all about doing the selfless thing, and that's what power is. It's all about burden, and I find that really wise, and it brings Loki's arc around. It reminds me of when Thor speaks to Loki in the first Avengers film, and Thor tells Loki that he misses the true meaning of ruling. It's not about having power over other people to validate yourself, it's about protecting other people. It's a job, not really, a reward. It's a job, not a reward. And Loki finally gets that now. I also really love the final 2 scenes of Loki just taking everything in, and coming to terms with what he has to do. So Loki goes out towards the loom, and this entire scene is spectacular. His clothes burning off, revealing his true identity underneath was great. He grabs the branches, giving them life, but when he lets go, they die, revealing that he must always be there to give them life. He goes to the end of time, taking all the branches with him. The irony now is he finally gets his throne, but but only when he doesn't want it, but needs it. If only someone else took a page from this book. It's then revealed that all the branches weave together to form Yggdrasil, the Asgardian tree of life, containing the 9 realms. So the TVA basically just becomes the police force of the multiverse now, and they directly reference the Kang from Multiverse of Madness, which was a nice connection there. It was really nice to see Mobius just taking things in, as Loki watches on. In conclusion, this was a beautiful episode and a brilliant finale to the series. It was the most perfect ending to the story that Loki could ever get. Going forward, I really just want to see a TVA police drama show, like a kind of episodic show of the TVA just going around the multiverse solving mysteries and stopping threats to the multiverse. I think that would be really cool. I also think we could see Loki come back at some point, but perhaps only in a cameo role. My theory is because Loki can duplicate himself, and now he has power over the multiverse, there's no reason really why he can't just astral project himself into a timeline, even if it's just to talk to people. I think we all need that reunion between Loki and Thor. It's long overdue. That's all I've got for today, guys. Just to let you know, over the next few weeks I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from making new content. As you may have noticed, it's Christmas time. I'm going to be working at my day job a lot more, so I won't have a lot of time for this until the new year, but don't worry, I'll still be live streaming most weeks, and I'll be uploading supercuts of some of my older content for you to enjoy in the meantime. So as always guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We have got some amazing fanfictions coming in the new year, so don't miss those. But until then guys, may the force be with you, may the power protect you. Bye.